going? Send these guys home.
Oh, it's fine, bring his meeting to order. Minutes we don't have, I don't think, or do you
Yeah,
have them?
she sent them.
If you're in
Okay, we'll start off with, right, okay, good. Yeah, because I've got a question. She had a question about the money we're paying on the sewer bill each year. Okay.
Okay. All right, well, first thing we're gonna do then is get a good motion to
Approve the minutes?
approve these minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
second it.
All in favor?
Yeah,
Okay. You get a copy of that? Okay,
yep.
all right.
Got one you want us to sign then?
Yeah, I got one signed, so let's do that and get it out of the way. Few pages once in a while. Oh, it's great. And a pen once in a while. All right.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
And I'm assuming this came from Barnes and Thornburg to the RDC?
Yeah, it's been in my office for like 3 months. Sorry, every meeting I keep forgetting to give it to you guys.
Is it empty?
So,
Oh, no, it's got some real.
I don't know, sorry. I didn't need it. I saved it for you.
Yes, we get all good business out of the way, right?
When you guys need it, 'cause my wife will definitely say I don't need it, so.
It's
Okay.
They're on top of the speakers in every meeting. Oh, darn it, I forgot to put it out.
Got that?
Got a bill to pay, I think, with that, right?
Yep, I'm getting through to get ready to find it here. Here, too many things going on one time. Okay, I only got one bill that needs to be paid. Legal service to Barnes and Thornburg. And it was for regarding uses of TIF funds, memo regarding TIF funds, and a memo regarding TIF funds. Total is $2,740.
That must be a combination of the fire truck and the sign, would that be correct?
I think it was.
Maybe the fence too.
Yeah,
It
on
might
the
be the
fence.
fence and the
Okay, yeah.
sign.
So we've
My
asked
guess
about three
is.
different things, correct?
So, yeah.
Fence, fire truck,
And sign,
and the sign.
yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, that's something when I saw it's kind of, I talked to him, I think. Saw him, I said, man, I didn't talk that long. But anyhow, that's what we got. The whole thing is fence and a fire truck and.
I'll make motion paying.
All in favor?
I think I'm in the wrong business.
I think we asked too many questions.
He went to Harvard.
Well, I think that's, all right, let's get with you guys. You pretty well kind of explained what was going down, where we at to get you paid and everything else, kind of bring me up to speed.
I guess where I see it is, it took us, I apologize, but it took us forever to get that filter ready. They, I think, but it finally got here, and voices were paid. What we all agreed that we were going to do, any kind of transition until the voices were paid.
Okay.
So there's proof in each one of you guys' envelope by email of voices, what they're paid, along with the bills, the A unit, filter press, filter, microfilter, polishing the water. So it's all there.
Okay.
Some question that Christian was going back and forth on today. I either made a typo or something.
Yeah,
Whatever
I don't,
You guys got approved at $335,000. And I had 355 or something. It's not dollars so off.
Okay.
So whatever you guys approve is what we'll go with. That, and then also I printed out, we will owe you a check
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Is that what he came up with? All right.
$10 for each
Okay,
back from you,
okay.
or however that works.
That's beyond us.
Kristen, are you aware of everything going on? Does this meet everything we've talked about?
Yeah, I was just waiting on Tom Pittman to get back to me because there were I had to make some changes on the bills of sale he had prepared. So I just was waiting for him to confirm, yes, these are good,
Okay.
which I
We
think
need
they,
another motion tonight then,
I
since you
think
have
they are.
everything?
I'm thinking we can just go ahead and get all this signed because they need to sign and then you guys sign.
Okay,
And then once I hear back from Tom, then I cut a check and I can take it out there, once that's ready. Hopefully it'll be this week. So we can do the document signing tonight and then,
okay.
I just have one question. Our check, you guys, who's it made to? Made to Redevelopment Town Board? Is it made to?
Town of,
Just
town
town.
of,
yeah,
Yeah,
Town of Veedersburg. Yeah,
You don't need three separate checks, just one?
I don't know, just one.
Okay, so to keep it clean and down to where it is, Kristen and Mr. Pittman, and you guys have been working on this. So as long as everything fits what we had originally agreed to, then I think we're ready to move forward. I just wish we'd done a lot sooner, than I could have remembered a lot more.
Yeah, it's like I said.
Okay, Kristen, do we need a payment then or a motion to make the final payment?
Oh, you can.
Okay,
Well,
I'll make a motion
just
to make the final payment.
Do it.
MasterCard, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, while we're in speaking with us, I appreciate working with you guys.
Yep.
And again, you're an integral part of this community. That's what we wanted you to work with and stuff. I know it's been a pain in the behind for all this, but it's been good working with you. I knew somewhere, I've been on this board for like 15 years, but I knew somewhere down the line we would come to an answer. As long as we please the matters that be, we're going right down the line, make it work. It looks like you guys are doing some good out there, and I've heard some good words about it, so keep up the good work.
You are the biggest employer in Fountain County by far, correct? How many do you guys have now? Okay, yeah, sure.
And like I say, we appreciate working with you. It's no time that I dealt with it, we ever felt like we were trying to put something over you, or you guys were trying to put something over on us. It just was an issue we had to fix.
It's something that was, we're in this together.
That's correct.
We can't survive without you.
Vice versa, for sure. Yep, we do.
And we do, we utilize those funds greatly, and that's what really helped us out of the sack with the sewer plant. Which makes those
So
things
do
work.
I need to?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's
Don't take
fine.
up your time
I've
to
got-
approve, so.
Documents, if you guys.
Passing the, yeah, you're passing the buck already.
Okay. As long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with it.
We'll have cut a check and then up here and exchange or whatever you want to do. The email, he's on all the emails that we've been passing back and forth. So he's seeing everything.
Yes, and I'd be happy to get everything CC'd to me, any memos or anything, or have her sent to me. So, because like I say, getting this done, I'm trusting you guys because my name's going on this thing.
Piece of cake, Mike.
What's that?
You can always plead the fifth
Yeah.
or ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
I'm in a position I can't transfer out of town, though. That's my problem right now. I'm getting too old to do that. Okay, that's yours. All right, so, and that. I think we're pretty good
Yep.
shape. If you guys are happy, we're happy.
Yep.
We'd like, stay in touch.
I thank you so much.
Do you have everything you need?
I do have everything I need, thank you. Yep. Yes, yeah, that will be great,
So
thank
she
you.
asked, I don't know if you know,
Yep.
Kim asked us to
Yep.
write a letter.
I don't, I
Tell me more, I don't.
sent her that
Private
way.
match, it's private match for the downtown building, we have to have a private match, so they offered their project to give us some funds towards that.
So that should have been adequate, correct? Was
Oh.
much-
No,
Much
No.
money they put into that?
There's 445,000 on the, of committed dollars. So, but I still have other places I'm pulling from, so.
like, I'm doing it for my
It's
building.
a 3-to-1,
All the
so
little ones, I mean,
this
these
will
all add
definitely
up.
help. Thank you so much, I appreciate it, Dave.
Hopefully that gets what you want.
Thank you.
Before you're out, I do have a quick question. Are you still in the council there in West Lebanon?
Well,
Yeah.
I am till election day.
So how is that project going there? Do you regret doing it yet?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But they struggled, joint struggled, because they did. State line first,
Okay.
and they got behind.
Yep.
And because they missed some deadlines, county didn't pay them. And got back up, and they joint decided not to pay their contractor. So that slowed them down.
There's not supposed to be any charge to this, to anybody.
No, the deadlines as far as the county,
Okay,
they had certain deadlines. but
Okay.
They didn't get funds.
okay,
Because the government's funding.
okay.
And then once they decided to get moving again, work a little bit, and they worked a little. It's all because they weren't paying the contract. Joint wasn't paying theirs.
Okay.
But, I mean, they hit water lines, they hit sewer lines.
Do you guys do your own water? Do you have your own water department? You guys are doing the repairs yourself, and that's what,
And we charge them, and we're charging them for water too.
Did you do the locates or did they?
We do for city and water located.
Okay.
They have to get power and others from.
yeah, been around a lot. We just don't have somebody to put with them all day long. We don't have,
We never put anybody with them.
that's, Covington is.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
They've got somebody with them all day long.
We didn't do that. We ended up, when they were needed something, we told them we needed so much time, because they were gonna be on this street. We would mark it. And they got that done with marking.
How many streets did they actually dig up?
Streets,
Yes.
they didn't, unless they hit something, they didn't dig it.
Okay, because they talk,
Because unless they hit a water main,
Mo-
you have to dig it.
Most of
Right.
the board.
yeah, I asked,
And I seen when it come through, that, right, they must have hit it right coming.
in Covington? Oh, yeah. It washed out under the highway.
That's right there by McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, the big head.
Yeah.
But they shoot under the road. There should be no, you have to cut roads. I'll be shooting under. That's where they're hitting stuff. But, it's always, there were, it's here, I don't know, here.
Yeah.
And, we've had the arguments, we didn't hit that. And hole, and you see the pipe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some fiber optics coming through here too. And- Yeah, it's just, it sounds kind of spooky with these guys. As much, I've never heard anything really good for them. I heard they're lightning fast when they're in.
Well, results are showing good. I mean, a lot of people are very pleased with it.
Mhm.
They're not charging anybody to sign up now. Home
They're not supposed to, but they did. A friend of mine, she lives in Williamsport. She just showed me her bill. No, not at all. Her bill was supposed to have been, $59. And it ended up being, $151.88. Well, they charged some extra stuff on there.
I don't know, I know people that live, I don't have it. I have a car.
All right, well, hey, thanks.
Okay.
I mean, overall, that's the problem.
Yeah, okay.
I think as much as they've done, better at it.
The KC, town manager in Covington, said they bring a new crew in every day. Somebody new every day. All right. Well, good luck with your new job. Nice meeting you. If you need something from us, please come and see us.
Lots of luck in doing.
I'm gonna take this into the end and then.
Go. You stop in a couple of town board meetings, see what's going on, introduce yourself. around.
My name's Clay Smith.
Mark Rusk.
Mike Boo.
Hey, guys,
All right, David, good luck to you.
good luck to you
I'm
guys.
sorry you closed
Yep.
down the
Keep her going.
little place establishment there in Covington.
I did, the police department,
We tried to keep it open.
pizza joint,
Good pizza.
winery.
Wendy Ridge.
Wendy Ridge
Yeah.
Wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they-
Closed?
Yeah.
And also, there's a bakery there.
They have
Yeah.
a brewery right next door.
Yeah,
Where they took all that.
it's all down.
Nobody show up, but everybody's afraid they're gonna get products.
Have a good evening, guys.
Take care.
We appreciate it, thank you.
What's next, Mike?
We've got a estimate, and Kim, if you want to explain what's going on here.
Well, I don't really know. I just asked Noah, because, well, so I talked to Dave, he went down and looked at the building, but then I talked to Noah, he said something about asking if the town had a subscription with Sunbelt for the lift, and we don't, and so I don't know what, I just asked Noah if he could get me a quote of, like an estimated amount, and he gave me, like, it was like $4,000 for 2 days. And then he said something like, well, you could almost keep it for a week for the same amount. And I asked him to give me an invoice that had the detailed things on it. He's supposed to send that to me tomorrow. I don't know what you want to do as far as that, but there has to be a special lift, boom
Articulated
lift
bell.
to get up there on the back of that building to tuck point it. That's what needs to be done. And so I'm not sure, I'm just trying to push it forward so that, because the more rain that it takes in, the worse that it's getting.
Is it actually leaking inside?
The basement had some water in it. I don't know if it's from the wall, but I'm guessing it's probably from that back door. I just don't, I just wanted to, I'm just trying to, I don't know who's in charge. I'm just trying to make sure that it keeps moving forward because it needs to get done and it's not.
Well, right now, I've got CS estimates, $8,100. I've looked at the cracks. I was down there with the mason, discussed different ways it could be done and stuff like that. And I just think it's a lot of money.
I think it's a lot of money too.
Why don't we talk to Aldridge and see if he could patch it from the inside until we see what
That's
we're
what I
gonna
was
get done.
thinking. You could
Well,
probably put
I-
just some, what is that? Scaffolding up and do it from the inside and save maybe on that boom lift. I don't really know.
I mean,
I already
Aldridge
did.
got scaffolding because he had it set up.
I already did. That was the other thing I was gonna bring
Okay.
up.
And I also have it written in the grant to structurally sound, and there's gonna be an elevator shaft there too eventually.
Yeah.
So if we get the grant, which it's looking beautiful, and I've got so much support right now from Community Foundation. I have letters of support from a lot of great people, so that's going really well. And so, I mean, I did look through the application. They said they are looking to fund big projects, not little projects. So we have a good shot at that, and that money, I talked to the elevator guy about putting the elevator shaft right there to secure those walls, and so I don't know how much you want to put into it. It's up to you. I'm just trying to move it forward.
When do you think you'll know if we can get approved or not?
So the timeline I have, all of the applications have to be in by April 15th. They are having us go through all of the projects May the 8th. Then the projects that are selected move on to the IEDC, and then God only knows how long it'll take from there. I think they're saying maybe, don't quote me on this because it may not be correct, but I was thinking July, August, we should know something
Okay.
about what is being funded, at least what projects are being approved.
I think instead of spending $8,000, we ought to ask Aldridge about patching on the inside temporarily.
I think that would be a great
Okay.
idea.
Let's do that.
And-
Let me go ahead and end this at that point. I've already talked with him about that. And he's willing to go ahead and give us an estimate on that and/or scaffolding that area back there for a lot less money than that, doing it from the outside. But I think we ought to need to get 2 estimates from him. And why Noah got into this, because
Well, from what I understood, he was talking to you about it.
I was talking directly to the bricklayer.
Okay,
And that's where we were out there, and basically, he was
Okay.
supposed to report to you, because I wanted to make sure we got a correct amount.
okay.
So I don't know if there's any kind of a change been made on this or not.
Well, let
but
me
I
see,
did-
I do have something from Dave. Let me look.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
I've got,
did talk to Dave about both,
That's where we need to go straight.
yeah,
yeah.
because what's going on with now, if we're gonna take that old, elevator out,
You know,
it's gonna take an articulated lift to go in there.
so that'll be part of our grant and all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if you got it there at that time,
Then you can
then
fix it.
basically you can utilize that for that. And then, because there's some other further tough points got to be done on the back of that
Sure.
building anyway. And I think we're putting I hate to say it, but by doing this, I put a Band-Aid on it because I'm not an engineering firm, but it doesn't look like it's structurally unsound, could fall down tomorrow, I don't know. But I looked at that crack, I saw it before, I don't know if the engineer saw it, he didn't seem like it was gonna be a problem.
Let's just have Aldridge look at it and see if patching it on the inside the cheapest way for now.
He did give me something, and he sent it to me, and I forgot that he sent it, because he sent it over the weekend, and I was not locked in. But let me see if I can find that and try to figure out what email he sent it to.
I was gonna say, did you remember, was it an estimate on it, or?
I didn't even look at it. He messaged me, he said, hey, I have something, and I said, go ahead and send it to my email, and I haven't looked at it since. I totally forgot that he did it. So, let me find it.
Well, they both asked me to, after this meeting, to let them know, and I think just what Mark was saying, and I'm gonna leave it up to you also, Mark. Clay, if you've got the same feeling that it seems we've all got, is the idea is to go back and look at it again and see if it can be repaired, because I don't think we're getting any big leakage through those cracks. Now, we're getting water in there. and-
No, not from the alley, on the north side of the
No,
building?
it's actually on the east side of the building, the back side of the building, up on the second or third floor, it's back in the back. Large window had been taken out up there, access, you see a crack there, and then there's one up on close to the parapet wall to the left of it. I've been inside, looked at it, you can see the light out through there. But I had talked to Dave about if it could be done, just keep the moisture out until they take the elevator out, then it could go back and maybe incorporate this into the project, tuck that whole back in, because that's,
That makes most sense. Let's see if he can patch it instead of
okay.
spending $8,000.
Okay, so we need a motion then just to table that and to ask Aldridge to go back in and give us a price inside, and also if he wants to give us a price for the scaffolding of the outside. This is one of the lift is the big cost here. It's a 2-day thing, and
Yeah.
no, but you're close, but no.
No,
That buys you a
but
little
I
air-
know.
That buys you a little
That's
air in
just
it.
the way- he told me the number, and I was like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Buy some air in the tires, but that's about all it gets you. But
I'll
that
make a
is-
motion to have Aldridge see about patching it.
Wait a minute. Okay, what it is, and I'm sorry, I didn't probably explain far enough, I thought we were kind of aware of it. There's been a crack in the back of the Baxter building, and you can see it from the inside with the second floor, I think it is, looking out. You can see the light coming through. There's two places. It's the back side of it. You can't get a straight up lift. There's no way to get behind it. You have to go up and articulate over the top of another building and then come back in and then do your repair. Well, the big cost is, I think that's, I don't know if you mentioned how big it was, but it's probably
What are
either
you guys looking at, what height?
60 or 80 foot, and then
Okay.
So that's,
articulate.
I had them on Thursday and
I don't have that, I don't
And
have
he even
it.
suggests, when I talked to Aldridge about it, the idea of it is, you know, might even look at a week's time.
mine's coming back,
The big thing is
but I
moving
put
stuff
Maria
in
down
and
in
out.
the winter time.
One-
Gotcha. It seems like this is a new thing. They didn't see it before,
It was there. It was seen, it wasn't a thing,
just so it's all water.
I don't think the architect, engineer, whatever, thought it was a major, it was not a structural crack. I mean, enough that the building's gonna fall.
KJG did the original structural engineer assessment of those buildings downtown when we started the downtown revitalization. And Jeremy Duff was the one that wrote the report. And so I called him and sent him some pictures. I said, hey, I need to know, is this like a deal breaker? Like, let me know. He said what happens is a lot of time those taller buildings over the years will, because he said sometimes they build them with joists or something in it to withstand wind, and weather and stuff. And over the years, it'll create its own if one wasn't engineered into the building. And he said he thinks that's what since it's completely vertical, he said he's not too concerned about it. He said you do want to get it tuck pointed as soon as possible because it is going to keep taking in water and damage. So that was the report.
Well, like I said, I had talks with both of them, and again, he just, Aldridge asked me to bring it up. There's another possibility, scaffolding on the outside, going up, and do it up from the outside. But I'll ask him both ways, which he thinks would be the best. Right now, we've got, I don't know what the latest figure is, but in that building, we got about $192,000. I think it's probably 192 plus now.
Which will all go towards your match.
But I mean, that's real money.
I mean, yeah,
So if we add another 8,000 to it, doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it's still pretty
Yeah.
chunk change. Okay, well, let's just do it then, if we put it down there, just to make sure that it reflects it. I'll get a hold of, Aldridge.
okay. I've looked through my emails. I can't find anything, but I have 3 to search through, so that doesn't mean that it's not there somewhere. But I know that I had talked to him about it, but I thought he was gonna send it to me, but I don't see it right now. But
Okay.
he was looking at it. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss this meeting with something
Honestly, I
moving
thought
forward.
this estimate was gonna come from Aldridge, but it didn't. So, yeah, I will work directly with Aldridge on that.
Thank you.
But what I will do is to have him forward you that information. That way we've got at least, if you don't mind, putting those figures down, because you know me and figures.
Yep, and it'll go towards the match as well, so I'll definitely keep it
Yeah,
in the
because-
spreadsheet.
You know, if it's gonna be a big amount and make it right, you know, it's not gonna fall down that time. Have him give us an opinion which way. Keep the moisture out and stuff. The basement, I don't know what to do with that. If patched that along the side of that, still getting water in down there. I told, Priestman to go in there and maybe figure a patch on the door, but as I looked at the patch, it's just a small one. I don't think it's coming there. I think it's still coming up on that building. So, the only thing we could do if it keeps going, is another expense we talked about before, put a sump pump in that basement. We talked about it, but just never did go through. Okay, well, that's all I've got. Anybody else? Mark, got anything? Mark, got anything? Blake, got anything? Anybody else? Kristen? Okay. Guess we got it all. You sure? All right, meeting is adjourned. Or sign. Anything now, Chris, we on that.
You mow again tomorrow?
hauled 5 dump trucks full of brush from College Street today.
From my house too, mine, it's both neighbors.
Oh, I saw it, yeah. So Brandon and I did that, because Jesse wanted us to wait till afternoon to mow, let it dry a little bit. Brush in the morning and mow in the afternoon.
Yeah, there's, Bridget's gathered up all the trees